day has been relentless.
On a scale of 1 to 100, I would want to win 110.
Scorpion Island, you better watch out. The powerhouse is coming.
Come on, Jordan!
There's no point coming if you're not going to escape, so I really want to escape.
I'm really excited because Team 2 are going to give it their all for this. We're all going to try our best to do whatever we're trying to do and escape from Scorpion Island.
With both Sting and Claw fighting to be the team that escapes from Scorpion Island.
But there are still 3 grueling challenges that the adventurers must face.
Sponge! Get the sponge! Come closer! Come on!
And today, one team will escape. Who will it be? Sting?
Everyone was arguing.
I really want the team to pull their act together.
Yes!
Or Claw.
We have to win this next challenge and we have to escape. Oh, I'm really, really nervous. Come on, Claw!
We need to believe in ourselves if we're going to escape from Scorpion Island.
To Escape from Scorpion Island. I'm Marlene.
And I'm Johnny.
You join us on the final day as Sting and Claw battle it out to be the best and escape the island's clutches.
It's been a long, hard journey for our 10 adventurers, but at the end of today, the legend of Scorpion Island will be written once again as a new Team Sting or Claw will claim victory. Scorpion Island, a tropical paradise teeming with nature. But this is an island like no other. It has a living intelligence and a devious, tricky plan to trap anyone that lands on its shores.
In recent Scorpion legend, an adventurer came from far across the seas and broke through the island's impenetrable defense system.
He was a fortune hunter whose mission it was to plunder the island of its legendary treasure, its precious life.
After a terrifying onslaught of challenges, the fortune hunter won all of the island's treasure. But on his final escape day, he failed, and the island captured his spirit and locked it away.
Now, in a bid to beat the island, Sting and Claw have taken on merciless challenges. And after days of competing, just like the fortune hunter, they too have won all the island's treasure.
Now they face their final mission to rescue the fortune hunter's spirit from a mysteriously hidden treasure chest and escape from Scorpion Island.
We're going to give it their all for this. We're all going to try our best to get down there, to do whatever we're trying to do and escape from Scorpion Island.
There's no point coming if you're not going to escape, so I really want to escape.
So destiny beckons and only one team can be victorious and escape the island's clutches.
And the fortune hunter's spirit is encapsulated in his journal, and one team will have to unlock the chest, find the journal, release his spirit, and they will escape from Scorpion Island together.
Only one team will get to unlock the treasure chest and take the fortune hunter's journal with them. By doing this, they will free his spirit and he will escape with them. After 11 hard-fought challenges, Sting have won 8 island treasures and Claw have 3.
But the island, devious as ever, forced them to swap, disadvantaging Claw in the final escape. I can now tell you that the island demands, during your final race to escape, you must carry the other team's island treasures for the first stage of the challenge. And so, in the first stage of the escape, the teams had to make their way down a mighty oceanside cliff face, and they had to get the other team's treasures to beach level 2. There were 5 thrilling head-to-head races with some energetic efforts, and helped by some proper rock-face fear from some of their opponents, Claw won the first 4. However, when it came to sending the island treasures down, Claw really came unstuck. With 5 more to deal with than Sting, they simply had so much more work to do. And it meant that in the final race, Jordan had such a great head start that he could reach the ground before Eleanor could even get going. So, it was a win for Sting, but Claw looked like they might just be on the comeback trail. Now, in the second stage of the escape, the island has demanded the return of the island treasures. Buried under the sand are 11 metal treasure troves, each marked with a design showing which island treasure belongs within. And the adventurers are racing here to see who can return more of their team's treasures. Claw have got off to a confident start. Dylan has already used his metal detector to locate 2 troves, the vampire bat and the Venus flytrap, meaning they've now just got 6 more island treasures to return. Sting are seeming much less focused. They haven't managed to find any troves, and so have still got all 3 of their island treasures to return. The adventurers don't know how long they have here. The island could call time at any point, and if one team ends up with more treasures unreturned than the other, then for each extra treasure they have, they'll receive a 10-second time penalty for the next stage of the escape. Even one of these could prove decisive, so there is a lot at stake here. Now the hunt for the treasure troves continues. Oh, and it looks like Claw have made another discovery.
Team Claw are digging. Look at James at work there. They think they found another treasure trove. And Sting are looking over to see if it's one of theirs.
Yes, it's ours, it's ours.
Woo! Yes, it's ours! Yes! The butterfly, the butterfly! Get it, go!
Fortune smiled on Claw once again. They found the butterfly's trove, and that means they can return it to the island.
Nadia, look!
Guys, do it, Dad. Do it.
Do it there somewhere!
Team Sting are starting to argue amongst themselves. That is not good.
And it's really not going to help them here. They've got to work as a team if they want to come out on top in this stage of the escape. Sting seem completely directionless, but Claw are working so well together here. That's the butterfly going in. They're making really solid progress, but they still have got 5 more to place, 2 more than Sting have. Oh, and Sting are digging again now. This looks really promising.
I hit something!
And Claw have made another strike too.
Now, Team Claw seems to think that they'd found a treasure trove, but they've put sand back on top of it. I wonder if they found one of Sting's.
Well, this is interesting. The teams look like they're swapping digging areas. Could they have both found each other's treasure troves? James has even wandered off on his own. But what's he up to? Haven't Claw already dug here? Wasn't that where the vampire bat was buried? Decisive-looking digging from Sting, and Jeremy and Peter are back to the spot Sting just abandoned. Are they on to something? Oh, but what's happening here?
Team Claw are wasting valuable seconds there trying to dig up a treasure trove that had already been dug up.
Jordan's gone deep down, but it seems like he hasn't found anything. Sting have still got all 3 of their island treasures to place. They need to get themselves together. But their rivals seem to have refocused their efforts.
Claw carefully sweeping the land looking for another treasure trove.
Have they found something?
Look at this. James thinks he's found another treasure trove.
They're really digging in for this one. But is there anything there?
They still haven't found anything yet.
It's there. It's there. Shout.
Oh no, look at this. Team Claw have found one of Team Sting's treasure troves.
Leave them.
So, Jordan's running over with the conch shell. It's going to be the first treasure the team have returned to the island. But does it mark the start of a Sting comeback? Claw aren't letting it get to them. Dylan's keeping up a careful search.
Yeah, we need to open this! Peter, I'm with you!
Sting are taking a long time to bury the conch shell.
No, there's nothing.
No, it stings! No.
Oh, that's surely unwise of Zach.
Yes, it's the stupid eagle.
Has he just let Sting know the location of another of their treasure troves?
Guys, here, there's like a middle path we haven't searched yet, guys.
Guys, I think they're just faking it. Yeah, they played a trick on us. It's too deep.
No, it looks like Zach was bluffing. Sneaky tactics, but it certainly wasted some of Sting's time, and now Claw might just have made a real discovery. James and Zach are both digging at terrific pace, but Team Sting are still trying to return the conch shell. They need to clear more sand from the lid.
Let me use this, let me use the shovel.
This is wasting so much time. Oh yes, there it is. At last, the conch shell is being returned to the island. And Sting are straight on to another potential trove location. This is much quicker work. Oh, and it seems that Claw are abandoning their spot, and Zach's going over to check whether Sting have found one of Claw's troves.
Have you got the shell in?
Perhaps there's nothing there. This is becoming a real test of the team's focus levels now, but which of them will triumph here?
Will Natty lead Team Sting to success, or is it all about Dylan and Team Claw?
Go over there, you need to check over there.
Peter, go elsewhere.
Jeremy!
Both teams are starting to dig again, but all of the adventurers look exhausted. Oh, and this is odd. Katie and Zach are working together. Nope, and they're both given up on that spot, and right now this is not looking good for Sting or for Claw.
These guys are running out of time. They need to get those treasures back in those troves.
But of course, they don't know when the island is going to call time, so they need to make every second count.
I swear I hit something. Dig, dig!
And Sting is sounding confident now. And Dylan seems to be confirming Sting have found something. Surely it's not a smart plan to help your opponents out like this.
Dig where you're standing.
His own team don't seem anything like as certain they've made a find. And nope, Dylan's detector's not beeping.
It's in there!
I think it might be there.
I'll go looking for more. Where? Can I feel it?
Sting are leaving this spot behind as well, but Claw are going to check it out. But Dylan's made another find now, and James is digging straight away. But it would be awful for Claw if it was another of Sting's troves that Dylan has just detected. Natty's team seem to have lost all motivation here. Whoa!
Andiga!
Look at this, Team Claw have found another trove, and it's the scorpion. They need to get it away and bury it.
And it seems Claw's dig, where Sting just were, is looking promising too.
Sponge! Get the sponge! Right, you two on sponge! We're on scorpion!
Look at this, Claw have found 2 troves in quick succession.
Yeah.
What a comeback by Team Claw.
Can you dig?
Once they finish placing the coral sponge and the scorpion, Claw will only be 1 treasure behind Sting. And remember, they started this stage of the escape with 5 more treasures than them. That's a scorpion in. Now, can they level this here or even overtake? And that's another unsuccessful foray from Sting, and they're starting to look desperate. But the island is starting to become restless. It still has a lot more in store for Sting and Claw before it will let one team escape. So it's signalling that it's allowing just 2 further minutes for the returning of the island treasures. That is the sound of pressure being raised. And this is the moment the adventurers need to allow the fortune hunter's skills to pour into them so they can find all of the remaining treasure troves before the time runs out.
Time is running out. Guys, you've got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Well, that's a coral sponge in for Claw, but they know they need to do everything they can to draw level. Sting are digging once more, and Dylan's helping them again.
Dylan! Catch her! Dylan! Dylan!
Team Claw screaming at Dylan. They think they've found something. And at this stage in the final race, this could be crucial.
Guys!
Oh, but Jeremy's calling her team over.
But whose trove will it be? Are Claw doing Sting a favour here?
Claw are busily digging while most of their opponents watch on. So much could rest on what lies beneath.
1 minute left! 1 minute left! Hurry up, guys!
Can they possibly do anything more here?
There's nothing there.
Oh no! It looks like Eleanor's giving up on this spot. Wait! James thinks he's onto something.
This is getting frantic now. They're running out of time. They think they found another trove, but whose trove will it be? Will it be Sting or Claw's?
It's Claw's!
This could make all the difference. They've found the cactus trove.
And if they can return it to the island before the time runs out, they'll draw level with Sting.
Guys, check here.
I'm not ready to. I just.
Quicker! No, it's not there. It's not there.
No! James has realised it's not the cactus trove after all. Nightmare!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. Stop searching.
Wow, what an extraordinarily frantic last few moments that was. And the second stage of the escape looked really hectic throughout, with both Sting and Claw giving it their all.
They only had 2 left, we had 3 left, so that means they might win. But we've got more in, so it's 50-50 chance. I have no idea who's won.
Well, Eleanor might not be sure who's won, but she's definitely right about the final island treasure count-up, and the numbers tell their own story here. Claw began with 8 treasures to return to the island, while Sting only had 3. Plus, after winning the first stage of the escape, Sting had a 30-second head start. However, Claw managed to maintain their impressive current form and displayed the focus and the teamwork needed to detect 6 treasure troves. As 5 of these were for their treasures, they ended the game with just 3 island treasures. Sting never seemed as methodical or as motivated and never found any treasure troves, so they were lucky Claw detected one of theirs and that Dylan strangely seemed more than happy to help them. So it very much went Claw's way, but they're still fighting the sheer number of island treasures that they had to deal with. For all their efforts, Claw still finished up with 1 more than their opponents. So they received 1 time penalty and will start the 3rd stage of the escape 10 seconds after Sting. Could this be a crucial advantage, or will Claw's purple patch continue? While the adventurers gear up for this next battle, the island is claiming back the remaining treasures. The silver eagle, the silver pit viper, the cactus, the silver crab, and the clamshell. They're in their troves, and order is restored. But it does also mean their powers pass back to the island, and it's going to make things tougher than ever for the teams in these closing stages of the escape.
So, round 2 of the final escape is over. The pressure is rising. Team Claw are edging ever closer, and the teams are sensing their loss of power.
The team wasn't working at all together. Everyone was arguing, and it's so frustrating.
Check, maybe over here, maybe over here. Guys, check here.
But it didn't really go to plan because people were arguing about they wanted the metal detector, they didn't want to dig, this, that, and the other, and saying, oh, you're not working it right. And then by them, it wasn't working because Dylan was Claw's metal detector person, and he stuck to it.
I think if we maybe were cooperating a bit more and we'd actually stuck to the plan, instead of people running off in different directions, I think then we might have actually been able to win completely. I'm very frustrated with Team Sting at the moment.
Claw have done valiantly, but are not sure if they're to be rewarded by the island.
Our strategy at the beginning was going 2 people with a metal detector if they found something, and 2 people saying they had to dig it up. But it actually proved harder than that because the boxes were like this far into the ground. They were quite deep. The furthest was about that, and the shortest was about that. And it took quite a lot of us to get it out, so we actually ended up doing it differently. Dylan just went off whilst we dug it, and it worked really well actually because we did get 5, and that's really brilliant. I think we've done extremely well. I'm really proud of the team. Proud of myself as well. I found all the treasures.
with the metal detector, and we dug up 5. I don't see why not the island cannot choose us to win. We've really showed that we're the best team at this challenge so far, and I really don't think we've won, but you know, I really hope we do.
I'm really negative today because I think we've lost again. Because I mean, we actually got 5 in and they only got 1 in. But then they had 2 left and we had 3 left, so I'm just going to go down to how many we had left. But well, I'm not sure. I think we might have actually just done it. But I'm really, really nervous. It doesn't matter if we lose. We've always got the next challenge left.
To be able to complete the final stage of the escape, Sting and Claw need all-important keys. The only trouble is, both teams' keys have been threaded onto 25-metre-long ropes, and those ropes have been wound around sturdy wooden posts into huge figures of 8. So the teams have simply got to unwind the ropes and then unthread the keys, and the team that frees their key first wins a 30-second head start for the final stage. As Claw ended with 1 more island treasure than Sting, they have a time penalty here, so Team Sting will start the rope unwinding 10 seconds before Team Claw. Will it be enough to grant them the win, or can Claw continue their comeback? And Sting are off. Now, can they make good use of their head start? First, they've got to untie the massive knot in the centre of their figure of 8. Oh, and that's Claw away, and they're wasting no time. They look so determined. But Sting are first to untie the knot. Oh, but Claw are right behind them.
Look at this. Will Team Claw be able to catch up? It's so close now.
This is head-to-head action, and what's crucial here is having a system. If you're too careless with your unwinding, you can end up creating more and more knots for yourself, and that would be a real waste of time. But so far, Claw look much more organised than Sting.
Over that pole! Over that pole!
Hey guys, ready? Guys, you're going the wrong way. You're meant to be going that way. It's at the end of the
Natty's trying to bring order back to her team, but Claw have already unwound their figure of 8.
They've got to unthread that key at the end. Who's going to do it first?
Sting are still dealing with their figure of 8. Surely this is going to go Claw's way.
They've almost got it. Come on.
Dylan's moving really quickly now. Oh, but Sting are onto the unthreading now.
It's so close.
And it's so chaotic too.
They're panicking. Both teams are really panicking. They know what they're playing for.
But who's going to get there first?
And look at that. That was so close. I think we're going to have to see that again.
Well, you're right to look baffled, Johnny. This was surely the tightest, most hectic game we've ever seen on Scorpion Island. Sting had the head start, but it became neck and neck really early on. Then Claw seemed to have more of a system in unwinding the figure of 8, and for a moment it looked like they had this in the bag. But realising they were set to lose, Sting finally got themselves together. And that meant it all came down to the unthreading, and unbelievably, it was a dead heat. Both teams released their keys at exactly the same moment, so shockingly, it was a draw. And as they go into the final stage of the escape, everything is absolutely level. Extraordinary.
Team Sting have won island challenge after island challenge, but now their changing fortunes has piled on the pressure.
Guys, let's concentrate on this game,
Peter's
okay?
got a point.
Let's just listen. I know we need to bring our act together, but now is not the time. It's about having fun, and if we're all angry, what will be the point in winning?
So you're saying that
No, but just listen, Peter. If we're all angry and frustrated and we win, what is the point in that, okay?
At least we got the key this round.
Yeah.
We just need to think about this round. When the rounds come, we think then and there, okay? Yes? So we don't need to get so agitated, screaming at each other, going, oh, Jordan. What, you see how close it was?
Yes, I did.
Well, today I think Sting have just, gone for a downturn, and because usually we're
we stick together and we're usually strong as a team. But I think today we just want to win so much that we put it ahead of being a team, and I think that is what corroding us and making us not as good as we want to be.
I mean, it's because we've been winning for so long, and then when Claw nearly beat us in this one, everyone's getting so angry and agitated that they're just screaming and getting out of control. Like, they're not actually focusing. Like, we got the key off. It's not like we didn't win. We're still unraveling it now, and everyone's getting so angry.
At least we got the key.
Yeah, and like what Natty said, it's not any use like winning and being all angry and frustrated still than losing but still being happy.
I think we did maybe perform a bit better as a team. We were screeching at each other and stuff. And then everyone was just panicking, not listening to each other, running around with bits of rope, not knowing what they were doing. And in the end, we really devised a system because we'd actually started speaking to each other. And now everyone's angry and agitated with each other when actually they should be happy at themselves for doing such a good job.
I do feel frustrated, but I still want the team to be happy. I really want the team to pull their act together for the final challenge, especially Natty as she is captain, and hope we can do it.
We can be happy or lose and happy or win, but either way, we should be happy.
We need to believe in ourselves if we're going to escape from Scorpion Island.
Sting may have decided to apply steely focus to the final challenge, but Claw are brimming with energy and think they might have taken the last round.
Oh, I don't know who won. It was so close. I think Sting might have just about taken it, but I mean, even if they do, it doesn't matter. We are so close now. I'm sure we're going to win now at the end. We are so close, and we are going to carry on that Claw thing. Come on, Claw!
I think Claw have won. I'm not sure, but I think we've won, and that will give us advantage in the final round. I really hope we've won. It's so close. Team Claw! Yes! Come on!
The only communication was that pole and that pole. Everybody was just keeping their eye on that rope, and that rope came off those poles pretty quickly. We caught up to Sting. I think we won, so I really hope we won. You know, we can't give them another advantage. We have to win this next challenge, and we have to escape. If we win, I'll be stoked. You know, we could get another advantage for the next round, and hopefully get an advantage to escape.
After days of losing to Team Sting.
Throughout the heartbreak,
I'm just feeling gutted and downhearted at the moment. I'm really annoyed.
I hope Scorpion Island's got something up their sleeve, because otherwise we're going to lose all the way.
And the sheer drive to win.
We have to win, no matter what happens. We really have to pull together as a team.
Claw have finally caught up with Sting.
and as they face the final escape, they are at last neck and neck.
Two teams level pegging, and now it's all to play for.
The race to escape ends here. On the surf-drenched shore of the island, Sting and Claw are facing off one last time to try to open a magnificent chest to release the 12th and final island treasure, the Fortune Hunter's Journal. The team that claims it will be the winners, awakening the spirit of the Fortune Hunter within themselves, and will escape from Scorpion Island.
Sting and Claw both have 3 tubes. In each one is a key on a buoyant fob, meaning the teams will have to pour water into the tubes to float the keys up within reach. But the only way to get water to the tubes is by passing it up from the ocean using ultra-leaky buckets. And because the buckets are tethered, the water has got to be passed from adventurer to adventurer in a frantic chain.
But the island, difficult to the last, has added a crucial twist. Only one of each team's keys will open the treasure chest. So Sting and Claw will need fortune on their side here, as well as massive levels of teamwork.
Sting were hugely ahead before the escape began, but Claw have mounted an amazing comeback. And so going into this final stage, everything is completely level. The teams will start at the same time and no one has an advantage here. No previous game has ever had so much riding on it, and this really could go either way. Escape from Scorpion Island is going down to the wire.
It's the final race to escape. 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off!
And Katie and Zach are racing down to use the keys the teams freed in the last challenge to release their buckets.
It's neck and neck. They're at the boxes. They're trying to open the padlocks.
Zach's not letting the fact he's lost his hat put him off. Oh, but this looks good for Sting.
Yes! Katie's opened hers first.
So she's already off to get scooping up the water. And now Zach's got Claw's box open.
Zach, get your hat! Where's it?
Oh, Zach's following Dylan's advice and going to retrieve his cap. Surely he hasn't got time to waste on this.
Especially when Katie's... Oh no, she's lost loads of water.
All the buckets are tethered, meaning the adventurers can only reach so far. Katie hits the end of her rope with a jolt, jerks her bucket, and spills all of her water. It's a real waste of time.
And it could mean Claw have got a chance to catch up.
I gotta run! Run! That's what they need! Come on, run!
Katie's back on track, but Claw are racing ahead, and Lizzie's pouring it in.
This was a massive moment. Lizzie has chosen to fill Claw's far side tube first, but there is no guarantee that this tube holds the key that will unlock Claw's freedom.
That's right, it could be in either of the other tubes. Will Lizzie's strategy be to fill all 3 tubes with equal amounts of water, or will she stick with the tube she's chosen first?
We'll only find out her strategy as the game progresses. Sting have yet to put any water into a tube, so it's not clear what their strategy will be.
Oh, come here, bring closer!
Oh, it seems they're having trouble getting used to the buckets. This is really frantic stuff.
Oh dear, and that's really not going to help Claw's efforts. They need to get their act together here.
Oh, and Natty's heading for Sting's tubes now. She's gone for the near side one. But the question is, has she made the right choice?
Or is the correct key in one of Sting's other tubes?
Dylan's trying to use his hand to cover the holes in his bucket, but they just keep on leaking.
So little water is reaching Natty and Lizzie now, it must be enormously frustrating for them.
And this is a real test of endurance for all of the adventurers. Imagine how difficult it must be to push on through this challenge when you're this tired, this wet, and yet you still have no idea how well you're doing, and what's more, you have no idea how well your opponents are doing. There really is no let-up here.
Look how wet and shattered Zach and Katie are. This is where grit and determination comes in.
Guys, here's the strategy.
Oh no!
Come on!
James's emotions are running high, but this could not be more important. There's so much at stake.
They're trying to win that 12th treasure, the Fortune Hunter's Journal.
And the team that wins it will be the ones who escape from Scorpion Island.
And right now, it's looking like that team could well be Claw. They definitely seem to be getting more water across to Lizzie and the tube that she picked. As time goes on, these guys are going to get more and more tired. It really is a test of stamina now.
Peter's really not being careful enough here.
He's letting almost all of the water Katie gave him dribble away, and that only makes things tougher for the rest of the team.
Poor Team Sting, there was almost just a dribble left for Jordan to transfer to Natty.
But she's got what she can into the tube. Good work from Sting's captain. She seems like she's finding this easier than her opposite number is.
Dylan looks shattered, but so determined. He's striving on. What a team leader.
see the key. How much more water do Team Claw need to deliver?
Zach's now just throwing the water, trying to aim for Dylan's bucket.
Oh, this is a new tactic from Eleanor. She's trying to use a t-shirt to bung up the bottom of her bucket. It's intriguing, but is it effective? Now remember, Team Sting have never escaped from Scorpion Island. Will this be the first time that we see them escape?
Jordan making the transfer there to Natty once again. Very few drops of water in that bucket.
The same looks to be true for Lizzie's bucket. Both teams are discovering that this final challenge is so much harder than it looks.
Oh, and now everyone looks like they're copying Eleanor's t-shirt technique. It initially seems worthwhile, but once the material's wet, it lets the water seep through, leaving so little for the adventurers at the tubes to deliver.
The water's going everywhere. It must be so frustrating.
Oh, can Natty see Sting's first key now? It's not in reach yet, and so that means they've got to keep battling on.
Imagine how hard it would be to keep yourself motivated here as an individual adventurer. The only way to get through the sheer relentlessness of this challenge is by working as a team.
Team Sting appeared to have their gameplay sorted right from the start.
I listened to my team to just drop it.
Brimming with confidence in double crossing.
As a team, I think we did really well. I think I'm natural.
Their skills grew with every challenge.
Well done, number one, come on!
Yeah,
That's it, Peter!
But as Clawfy back on this punishing final day, Sting know they must come together as a team like never before. Weeks of challenges all boil down to this. It's the final race to escape, but who's going to come out on top?
At this stage, it's too close to call. Both teams are giving this 100% of their energy.
Oh no, that's bad news for Claw.
Especially while Sting are racing along.
He's losing it!
Team Claw screaming at each other.
The teams have no idea who's in the lead. All they know is they've just got to keep on running.
And keep on transferring as much water as they possibly can.
James didn't have anything left in his bucket to pass on to Lizzie, but Natty's making another delivery for Sting.
And that just puts even more pressure on Claw.
There's nothing in here!
They are sounding completely desperate.
And the only way they're going to triumph here is through total teamwork.
At the beginning of Claw's fight against the island, they struggled with their communication.
No! I think it all went wrong by communication.
Don't throw it, okay?
Just throw it.
No, don't!
No!
Our communication skills between me and Lizzie were good, but our communication between us two to those three was appalling. Should we just move on from this and set it aside now?
Yeah.
Deal, friends?
But they learned from that experience and proved that they could work together.
Dylan! Get that end one! Just there!
The zigzag went down to the wire. And they might have lost, but they were spurred on.
Come on, we can make this work and we can win.
Team Claw! Always supporting each other, Claw proved that they could be winners in the sinking swamp. So now, can they draw on everything they've learnt in this their most important battle of all. This looks more like it. They're utterly frazzled, but they're keeping absolutely focused. Now, how much water can they get across to Lizzie?
Oh, it's not much, though it seems it compared to Natty. She barely had a drop to pour in. Did you see Natty's face there? She's like, oh, I can see it, I can almost reach it.
So close. So close. I can't even begin to tell you what the tension is like on Scorpion Island. One team is moments away from escaping, the other will be stuck here forever.
That's right, and we don't know who that's going to be. Natty might reach for that key and it'd be the wrong one.
Just imagine how frustrating that would be.
Great plan having Lizzie and Natty at the end, though. They've got the longest limb so they can reach in and get the key.
Oh, but Natty can't reach the key just yet. This is unbelievably punishing.
Both teams giving it their heart and soul.
But will it be Sting who comes out on top?
Or will it be Claw?
They both want it so badly. Who's it going to be, Johnny?
I've got no idea. At this stage, I mean, who knows? Because they could be picking the wrong tube. Who knows if they get the right key?
Natty looks like she thinks the key's almost at the top.
We're almost there.
The teams are both throwing everything into this, but their last day on Scorpion Island is almost at a close. The sun is setting. Oh, and here comes the only way of getting off the island.
You can hear the helicopter is circling both our teams. It's waiting for the winning team. But which one's it going to be? Wow!
Just think, in a moment, one team, Sting or Claw, will be on that winning helicopter.
But of course, the adventurers don't know how much more work they'll have to do before then.
And any one of these bucket loads of water could be the one which frees the winning key.
The teams are absolutely exhausted, but they're not letting that slow them down. They want this so badly.
It's a fight to the end, a fight to that escape.
I've got the key! That's it! Lizzie's got the key! Lizzie's got a key! Is it the right one?
She's going to try it on the chest. Will it open?
These could be the winning moments for Team Claw. All Team Sting can do is battle on.
Will Claw have escaped from Scorpion Island?
This is unbelievably tense.
Will it be victory for Team Claw?
This one doesn't fit.
The wrong key!
An absolute disaster for Team Claw.
But they've got to carry on and try to release another key.
So Sting is still in the game. They could yet be the team that escapes from Scorpion Island.
And they've got a lot of water in their tube now. They cannot be far behind Claw in trying to open the chest.
But have they got the right key?
More! Lizzie's working on the middle tube now.
But does it have the right key?
Surely Natty's going to reach Sting's key first.
Which key will open the chest to that final treasure, the Fortune Hunter's Journal?
Natty's trying to grab the key. Is it within reaching distance?
Oh, not quite yet.
I can get it after this.
They are tantalisingly close.
Is this going to be the bucket that raises the key to the top?
No, more!
Oh, so could this give Claw the chance to catch up? They're getting closer.
This would be it.
They're making another delivery. There's so little water in the buckets now.
But could it be just enough?
Natty can touch the key, but can she grab it?
Yes!
That's it! Natty's got the key!
Let's see, will she be writing Scorpion Island history?
This is another massive moment.
Could this be victory for Team Sting? looks like it works!
Yes! It's triumph for Sting!
Team Claw look absolutely dejected right now.
But this is Sting's moment. They're running over to the chest.
And they've done it! Sting have done it! They have escaped from Scorpion Island.
Look at the elation on their faces, and rightly so. They've rewritten Scorpion Island history.
They've finally got their hands on that 12th treasure, the most valuable treasure, the Fortune Hunter's Journal.
By winning this, we escaped together. Congratulations, the Fortune Hunter!
Claw fought so valiantly. And at the end, it went down to the wire. It takes an incredible team to come back from so far and be so very near.
Someone has to lose, you know. There's not always the winners. I mean, we were disadvantaged 5 whole island treasures today, and we clawed it back down to 1 island treasure that we were disadvantaged. 1 island treasure from 8. So, you know, we should be really proud of ourselves, you know.
I'm really proud of everybody, but I'm absolutely gutted that we lost.
Maybe it wasn't just our chance to win today, so, you know, we all had fun.
Someone had to lose and it ended up being us, so...
Somebody had to lose, somebody had to win. And to be fair, we've had a great time. Have you had a great time?
Yep.
Have you had a great time?
Yeah.
I've had a great time, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Claw have given it everything. Dylan,
Zach,
Lizzie,
Eleanor,
and James will have memories that live on. Team Claw forever.
So guys, that's it. Congratulations. You are the winners. How does it feel, Natty, team captain?
Amazing. Screaming and shouting.
We did hear you screaming. In fact, when you had the key, you screamed. Then when you opened the chest, we didn't really hear much more than screaming.
It was like a domino. She screamed, then Jordan screamed, then I screamed, then Pete screamed, and I was just crazy, and I ran up there.
what's been your highlight?
Working as a team!
Especially, I think maybe the last challenge.
And we all
Because
went
we
1,
were
2,
a
3,
bit-
opened it. That was a good.
We were having a few disputes before we went and challenged, and we just had this big team
had the
talk,
big
and we
talk.
sorted everything out.
And we brought it back
just went
together.
for it.
How has the island changed you?
A lot.
Stronger!
After working as a team with strangers.
Yeah.
Well, you're all family now.
Team Sting, you've worked amazingly well as a team. And for that, you have unlocked the Fortune Hunter's Journal, which means you have unleashed the Fortune Hunter in all of you.
Congratulations. It's now time for you to leave the island. Are you ready? Yes! You're going by helicopter. That's it. Team Sting have rewritten the Scorpion Island history books. They're now leaving and escaping.
Oh, yeah!
That's screaming. They've been searching for the Fortune Hunter, but the Fortune Hunter was within them all the time. So look at that, Team Sting head off into the sunset.
Johnny, how are we going to get home?
Yeah, I didn't think about that one. From dawn till dusk, Team Sting have been battling for this very moment.
Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful.
And now they soar into the night sky.
This is great.
They've escaped from Scorpion Island.
Never have so few achieved so much.
So, Team Sting have escaped from Scorpion Island, and they look back on an incredible experience. Natty.
Scorpion Island has changed me the most in that I'm not scared of heights as much as I was before. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Like, I'm at ease, like, climbing up those ladders now. I wasn't really that scared doing that. When I got the crab, I just felt so proud and so happy, and I just felt like jumping up and down and laughing and screaming, basically.
Natty, she's been a brilliant captain. She's been captain twice now for Sting.
That one. That one, quick.
She's just a great captain, great friend.
She's really strong and you can see the reason why, and she's quite bouncy and she's full of energy.
Jeremy!
I have learned that I'm not the centre of the world anymore, because living with my teammates day and night and listening to their opinions and not my own ones all the time has kind of made me think about that there are more people than one in the world, and I've just got to listen to other people's opinions and they'll give me the same amount of respect if I listen to theirs.
Come on, a bit more, Katie, come on! Yeah, that's it!
And Jeremy, she's really good at motivating the team.
All the way round and down.
Jeremy would sort of be the quiet achiever.
Well done, Lily! Woohoo!
Well, really quiet, if you know what I mean, but, you know, you don't really see her talents until you have her out there in a game, which I've noticed.
I think Jeremy is a very emotional, strong person because she really can talk to the team in a way which can reach out to everybody.
I know we're doing really well, but we have got to, make sure we win the next Island Treasure, because if we do, we're kind of 3 ahead, and that'll be good. I've become a more physically stronger person. I'm working better in a team, and I'm listening to other people, and it's made me better in myself. It made me trust in myself more, made me more confident.
Jordan.
There are 3 challenges which are my favourite, and that's Hardwired, where I hung upside down, trying to collect fuses.
Jordan! Get in, quick, come on!
He was amazing at it. He was like Spider-Man going upside down. He felt dizzy at the end, but he did really well.
I'm really pleased with myself.
Come on, across!
There's Under Fire, where I was hung over a massive weir and shot tennis balls at. And there was Double Crossing, where I had to run across a platform whilst getting boulders fired at me. My proudest moment would have been getting my Island Treasures. My sponge and my cactus, but my most proud moment must be the cactus.
I am feeling great. This is what I want, a cactus.
Peter!
Usually when I make really, really good friends, it takes me quite a long time. And to be a part of Scorpion Island and get to know more people, it's kind of a giant leap, and I really didn't take the effort to make friends myself, but they took the more effort to become friends with me, and that to me was what a real friend does, I think.
Sometimes he's really quiet, but he knows how to get the job done. He knows how to do it, and he understands it.
Well done, Peter! Well done!
He's so calm all the time. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
I think I've learned how to become more, strong and connected with other people. When I leave Scorpion Island, I think it'll be something I look back on when I'm older, and the things I've learned from it and I'll take away with me are the ways of friendship and how strong it is, and trust in each other. I have learned that when you get to the swing of things, there will always be an end and always a new beginning.
Katie.
Katie is really strong and she knows how to get it done. She knows, she focuses.
That's it! Yes! Well done, guys!
When I won the Island Treasure, the butterfly, it was really nice that my team voted for me to win the treasure, and yeah, I was really happy that I got it.
I think Katie would sort of be the strong woman. She also has a really loud personality and sort of happy and bubbly.
Watch out, boys, we're coming to get you.
Katie's just a really cool friend to have because she's the one who's funny and she makes it all about charm.
We are the best and we're gonna win. We're gonna win because we are the Sting.
She's just made our team.
Jordan, Peter,
Jeremy.
1, 2, 3, Sting!
So, Team Sting have rewritten Scorpion Island history.
Deadly on CBBC. Nothing gets you closer to the action. We've got some extraordinary new shows to feed your animal appetite. I'll be counting down to my ultimate hunters in Deadly Top 10s. With new Live and Deadly, we'll be back on the road for more wild weekends. And it's time to go Deadly 360, where I'll be delving beneath the fur and feathers of the planet's deadliest predators. Brand new Live and Deadly, Saturdays at 9 on the CBBC channel.
Hi guys, John here, bringing you a final chunk of News Round for the day. Coming up, Joe McElderry joins in the Great North Run, and I meet Jedward and show off some really bad dance moves. First though, England have won again at the Rugby World Cup in New Zealand with a 41-10 victory against Georgia. That might sound like an easy win for Martin Johnson's men, but the game proved a lot tougher than the scoreline suggests. The Watching England fans were hopeful Martin Johnson's team would make it 2 wins out of 2 at this World Cup. When Shontayne Harpy made the breakthrough early on, it looked like they'd do just that. But Georgia had other ideas and refused to buckle under England pressure. Unlucky for them, Chris Ashton did just enough to edge Irakli Machinelli into touch. When Shontayne Harpy wriggled over for World Cup try number 2, it looked like England had taken control. But back Georgia came, this time forcing their way over for the try they deserved. 17-10 the score at half-time. But as the Georgians tired, England found space. Tries from Tuilagi and Daylon Armitage putting the game beyond doubt, before Chris Ashton sealed things with a trademark splashdown. It was 6 tries in total as Ashton touched down again late on. 41-10 it finished, with Romania up next for England on Saturday. Elsewhere, Wales got their campaign back on track with their first victory of this World Cup. After a narrow defeat to the holders South Africa in their opening match, it wasn't until Shane Williams went over with that try in the second half that Wales sealed a 17-10 win over a spirited Samoa side. It was Wales's first World Cup win over the Islanders in 3 attempts. After the match, Wales captain Sam Warburton dedicated the win to the families of the Welsh miners who lost their lives in a mining accident last week. Across Wales, prayers were said at church services this morning, and investigations being carried out to try and find out why the accident happened. To China now, where a massive landslide has killed 9 people and forced thousands of families to leave their homes. Hundreds of rescue workers have been called in to help search for missing people. The landslide came after days of heavy rain loosened mud and rock, causing it to tear down the side of a mountain, destroying everything in its path. Next, Pakistan's Prime Minister has promised help for millions of people who've been left homeless by severe flooding. Heavy monsoon rains have left some parts of the country completely underwater. Many families have nowhere to live and nothing to eat, and with no clean water, disease is now starting to spread. Football now, and Blues boss Andre Villas-Boas and Reds manager Alex Ferguson meet for the first time in the Premier League this afternoon. The Chelsea manager might be the youngest in the Premier League, but Fergie's been impressed with what he's seen of the Portuguese manager so far.
He's started very well for a young man that's come to Chelsea. It's a great challenge. It's a hard challenge at his age, but he seems to have acquitted himself very well.
Elsewhere then this afternoon, in the SPL, it's Old Firm derby day at Ibrox with Rangers in action against Celtic. Stephen Naismith grabbed the opening goal after a poor Celtic clearance. The Hoops did equalise before taking the lead through El Kaddouri after a mistake from Rangers keeper Alan McGregor. The score at the moment is currently 3-2 to Rangers. Elsewhere then today, to Newcastle, where X Factor star Joe McElderry joined thousands of people taking part in the Great North Run this morning. Joe was running the race to raise money for the Teenage Cancer Trust. The course is 13 miles in total, but lots of the runners felt they needed an extra challenge and took part in fancy dress.
Noddy, big ears, Mickey Mouse, the big bad wolf, Little Red Riding Hood.
You're dressed up and you've got your fancy dress on, and more people recognise you, cheer you on, and it's just great.
Obviously the heads might come off quite often, but apart from that, yeah, it's for a good cause and we'll just do our best.
To showbiz now then, and this year's X Factor is back on our screens with hundreds of hopefuls auditioning to be on the show. Two boys that know a lot about how to charm the judges at Jedward. I went to talk to them about their new album and life in Celebrity Big Brother.
Jedward, you're back on News Round.
Guys, okay, we're so excited about back on News Round. Okay, I'm News, he's Round, together we are News Round.
Hey, let's just start, because it's been a busy summer for you guys.
Yeah,
how is it being out of the Big Brother house?
It's so cool being out of the Big Brother house. Okay, we had so much fun there. It was totally crazy. But now that we're out, we can now do loads of cool things. We're going on tour in Sweden, Germany, and we can't wait to come on tour in November in the UK.
Okay, because your album is out.
Yeah.
What is it like? What sort of sound is it?
Our brand new album, okay, all the tracks are our own songs. We have Biggest Fan for all our fans. We have Wow Wow, we have Distortion, we have Pop Rockin'. It's called Jedward Victory. It's all original songs.
Which one's your favourite?
Got a lipstick on, here I come, da-da-dum. Just got a lipstick on, hit and run, then I'm gone. Here I come, dum-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Here I come, dum-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. You guys totally rock it. Yeah, okay, go.
Thanks, boys. And finally, the last song ever recorded by singer Amy Winehouse is expected to top the charts tonight. The duet, Body and Soul, was released on Wednesday. Some of the money from record sales will be donated to the Amy Winehouse Foundation, a new charity set up to help kids from disadvantaged backgrounds. OK, that's all from us on News Round today. We're back tomorrow morning at 7:40. See you then.
The big performance is back, and the challenge is even bigger.
Let's do this!
Singing to 10 million people at Children in Need. Completely live.
I'm here to make you look good.
But can this shy group get their act together and make it to
Big Performance!
New series continues Tuesdays at 5:45 on the CBBC channel.